couple of things we're going to be going over today. First one being is how do you log into the WFG system training website? So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that today. So, give me 1 second. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the website. I'm going to put it into the chat so that you guys actually have it. And if you guys want, you can do it with me while I'm showing you how to do it. So there it is in the chat. Here, for people that have never logged into this, you have to create a password before anything. So once you create your password, you'll be able to just log in like normal. When you log in, your user ID is that 5-digit code that we link to you. So I'm going to put mine in, and then whatever password it is that you come up with, that's what you're going to put there. Come on, now it's giving me a hard time. 1 second, let me make sure. Okay, 1 second, it's not letting me log in.
Hey Natalie,
Yeah,
you want to use my login information?
no, I got mine. It's just, it should be working. I was just on it this morning.
And finicky.
Yeah.
Well, I've got some great news, team. I've been
There it
positive for COVID-19 for over a month. Finally tested negative. Yay!
Yeah.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Okay, so once you log in, here it is. You're going to see your news right here, and see where you can go to see news, where you can see advancements within the business. Daniel Fombo, George Ying, all the people that are doing great things within the business. New rate and watch earners are over here. And then you have news, what WFG is launching, contests and leaderboards, November ring earners. And then if you want some extra training, there's always training here. Nationwide, they're having a long-term care training that you can sign up for, and they're going to teach you all about long-term care. So if you ever want additional training, you just go right here, webinars, more training, and this is where you can see everything that's going to be coming up, and all you have to do is just register. They give you the date and the time for everything. Does everybody understand how to log into the WFG? Thumbs up. Good? Okay. Next thing we're going to go over is how to set up direct deposit. We all want to get paid, so I think we all want to know how to do this. And I do encourage you guys to take notes because you're not going to remember this, and you can teach it to your team as well. So how do you get to your direct deposit? How do you set that up? You're going to go to your menu over here in the top right corner, and then you're going to go to administration, Boss electronic forms. I've already set mine up, so mine may look a little bit different if you haven't set yours up. And then you go right here, direct deposit authorization agreement forms. Once you go there, you just start setting up your direct deposit. If you hit continue, it's going to ask you for your account name and all of that. Okay, everybody got that? We're good? You can talk. You don't have to stay muted. You guys are good on that?
Yes,
You know how to set
yeah.
a direct deposit? Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right.
change mine, it was really easy.
Okay. Now E&Os. E&Os are your errors and omissions. In case anyone ever wants to sue you, WFG will come in on your behalf and they will defend you. So let's set that up. That's super, super important. You must have your E&Os set up. So where do you go? You go to your menu again. It's going to be the top right corner. And then you're going to go to your administration. If you go to your administration, you're going to go down here to errors and omissions. Error and omission right here. And good thing about this is that if you don't know what it is or you want to get a little bit more info, it tells you exactly who is Marsh, which is the company that we go through for our errors and omissions. And you can read all about that. But how do you set it up? How do I sign up for errors and omissions? It's right there for you. You just go to sign up. It's going to direct you to another page. This is the company that WFG is now working with. You just go to enroll now. And it's going to ask you for a bunch of information. There we go. So you get started and you just start entering all of your information. Now your errors and omission, you can decide how you want to pay for it. So you could pay for it maybe each quarter, or you can just pay for it all in one lump sum. It is $130 for each quarter. Let's see. Yeah, so this is just basically insurance for your business. So if you ever get sued, they could sue you, but WFG will come in and they will defend you, which is awesome. Everybody good on that, on the errors and omissions? Good? Okay,
Yes.
good. All right. Now, next one we're going to set up is our toolbox. So our toolbox is right up here. And this is where you can go to just get easy access to a couple of pages. So for me, I have my campaign manager here, easy access, boss, which is my direct deposit. If I ever have to change it quickly, I can. I just go to boss. My WFG store. So here, what you do is you just customize it. Customize it to how you want it. So if you want your WFG mail to be here for easy access, you just add it. If you want your leaders bulletin to be there, you just add it quickly. Personally, I like my campaign manager, my product guide, my IGO, my training center, my WFG store, boss, FNA, and transact. All of these are super, super handy just to get to quickly, so I don't have to go searching through the WFG platform. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. So you just have easy access to the platform. Now, most important.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Sorry. Most important, we need to get appointed. If you're not appointed, then you can't get paid by these companies. So, how do we get appointed? Just go to your menu, right up here, and then you go to licensing and appointments. After that, you're going to go to your appointments here and carrier appointments. So licensing, appointments, carrier appointments. Once you're there, you want to go to your life and disability insurance. If you're in New York, then you do New York. If you're not New York, you come over here to not New York. And these are the companies you want to get appointed with. Everest, Nationwide, Pacific Life, Transamerica, Symetra. This one is no longer available. And Crump, you must submit your first piece of work in order to get appointed. That's how you get appointed with them. And it's super easy. I'll show you Everest, for example. So let's say you want to do Everest. You do start electronic appointment. If you scroll to the bottom here, it says get started now in 4 easy steps. Submit agent agreement online. And once you go there, they walk you through it exactly what you need to do. So super simple. That's that one. And getting appointed is super super fast. It shouldn't take you more than 2 hours to get appointed. So again, licensing and appointments, carrier appointments, life and disability. If you're New York, you come over here. If you're non-New York, you come over here. And then you just click each one and you get appointed by each company. Everybody good on that?
Good.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty. And then campaign manager. I've already set up my campaign manager, so it may look a little bit different than yours if you haven't done yours already. Okay, yeah, so campaign manager, your personal website. Yeah, mine is already done, so it's not going to give me the same options than it may give somebody else that hasn't set it up yet. So, my campaign manager, launch campaign manager here. And the good thing here is you can create your own website. Once you create your own website, you can send it out to your clients. They can book appointments through your website. It looks really professional. I'll show you mine really quick. This is how mine looks. So it's the WFG website. I have my name on there, number, email. This is if I were in Texas, the office I would be working at, but I'm not. And they can schedule an appointment right here, or they can call me. And then it has a bunch of information about what we do. Financial independence for everyone. They can download a brochure if they want to. They can watch an amazing video here. Yeah.
When I pull my website up, it doesn't give me my phone number. It gives me the office phone number.
Yeah, we gotta change that.
Who would I contact on that, or is it something that I can do within the website?
Yeah, you can do it within the website.
I think it shows Tyler's information until you get to a certain point. Like it shows, but in like when you're building it, it shows Tyler's stuff. Like if you scroll up, or whoever your SMD is, like this is all. But there's a way in there too to put your phone number in there. You just gotta. Like you have to add a picture, like there's certain steps you have to do for that to all show up.
Yeah, for example, I had my picture. I think they changed the website, so my picture is no longer there. But yeah, you go to your account.
Sorry, I got one. When they hit schedule a meeting, where does that go?
Let me go to it now. So once you set it up.
Welcome to WFG Launch, the training and onboarding.
So let's do an example here. I'm going to pick on you because you're the first person on my screen, so use you. I'm going to use my own address, my own email.
I set mine up with Calendly, or whatever that's called.
I did too.
Oh, Calendly, you can do that?
Yeah, because it links together.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, once you set it up, it'll ask you how to, which platform you want to use. I did Calendly as well. Okay, so this will go automatically to my email.
So you'll get a physical email.
Yeah, I'll get an email.
Okay.
Within
Very cool.
when I log in. So this is what it would look like, and you could just send them this page, and it looks super professional. And this is how you do it. You go to your launch campaign manager. Again, mine looks different. Hit continue because I've already done mine, so it's not going to give me the option to create it. It's already created, if that makes sense. But you could set up your website, and you can also use it to send out posts. So, for example, if I go over here to the Transamerica, they have email messages that can be sent out, social media posts that you can post on your LinkedIn or your Instagram, however it is that you do your social media. And they're really, really good posts. They're already there for you. So it says, how you spend your 8,000 days. So they're right here, it goes into more detail. I went through this yesterday and I absolutely loved it. And they've already, what was that? I went through this yesterday and it looks really, really good. They're saying that most people only retire for 8,000 days. What is your 8,000 days going to look like? Imagine sending this out to someone, they go through this, and then they contact you because they want to make sure that their retirement is set in place and everything is good to go for them. You could use that. Let me see. You could go to WFG. They also have a whole bunch of kits that you could use as well, like the 6 steps to financial independence. If you're consistent on social media, you can use these posts as a post for every single day. How to build wealth, how to preserve wealth, cash flow, debt, wipe it out, financial independence, emergency fund, proper protection. If you're posting posts like this every single day on your Instagram, your LinkedIn, or your Facebook, eventually people are going to start reaching out to you. Hey, I see that, you post this, that, and the third. How can you help me? That's a little idea. Or you can send them out in emails. If you have a huge email list, you can also send these out in emails. Like, for example, this is actually an email. And it's really, really good.
Natalie,
Yeah?
will the, like the slides you were showing just before the area you were showing just before it showed WFG, I could have swore that we're not supposed to use WFG when we're advertising or when we're in jobs.
I've never heard that before. I know that when...
Because, do you remember, were you on the call, a couple weeks ago?
Wasn't that on the Facebook training?
Putting on social media.
Yeah.
And he said the fastest way to get fired is to use WFG.
Everything that she's showing is already compliance regulated. It's through WFG.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
All right. So this is an email that you can send to somebody. How to build wealth. They're going to receive the email with your picture. You can insert their name, and it has already everything written out for you. And boom, look at how professional that looks. If you want to go that route, you can do that. Let's see over here. Legacy Shield. You can create a homepage for Legacy Shield as well. I believe I did mine, so it's not going to allow me to show you how to build it. But again, here I have it linked to Calendly, so if anyone wants to do something through Legacy Shield, they have on the website, it shows my Calendly, and they just book an appointment with me. I also have it for Nationwide, I believe. I don't remember, but again, Nationwide has the same emails that you can send to your clients, social media posts.
I never wake you up on the weekends.
And post on your LinkedIn,
That's all right, we already ate.
wherever it is that you post, and they're really, really good ones. So that's how you do that. Does anyone have any questions about this? No? Okay. Perfect. All right, so let's go on to continued education. How do you set that up? Give me a second. Sure. Okay. So our continued education, this has to be done yearly. For new business partners, they have to do this as well. And this is where you would go. I'm going to send you guys the website. Do the chat. There you go. That's it. So when you get to it, when you get to the website, it's going to ask you which state that you're in. So I'm in Florida. I'm going to do Florida. And you want to do this one right here, the life annuity, AML, long-term care, and health insurance, CE. You click on that. And then there's 3 courses that you want to choose. In Florida, the codes are different. So our course numbers are going to be different if you were in Texas or Georgia or California. But you have to do long-term care for sure. And that course in Florida is this one right here. No. This one right here. The Florida 8-hour partnership long-term care. So I would click on that. Along with the AML, here is this one. Anti-money laundering laws. That has to be done as well. And then annuity, 7, 8. See. This one right here. This is in Florida. If you're in Florida, these are the courses that you have to choose. And then the great thing about this package actually is you can choose as many courses as you want, and it's still gonna come out to $19.95. So if you want to do more than just those 3 courses, you can choose them, and it'll come out all to the same price. And this is where you would go.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
Natalie, does that include all the courses that are available? Because in Texas, I pay $39.95, give me access to all the courses, and then there's a DOI fee here in Texas. So I think it's about $11. And so when I go in, I did the package deal, and then when I went in and selected the courses that I wanted to take, it just charged me the $11. Well, originally it charged me the I think it's $34.95, something like that. And then after I started going in and taking the courses and selecting the courses I wanted to take, it only charged me like $11 and some change. It might have been just $11. So, do you have the access where you are to purchase the package to where you
This one
get
is the package.
everything that they have? Ma'am?
This one is the package. Get unlimited online self-study courses. So it's up to you to decide which other courses you want to choose.
Okay.
And you can choose as many other ones as you want, and it'll all come out to the same price.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So if you go to checkout, well, I only have 3, but if you had more than 3, it would come out to the same amount. And then if you use, I believe this still stands. If you use the discount code NEW, it'll give you some type of discount, but I'm not logged in. Yeah, it's telling me I have to be logged in order to apply the discount. I already have my login and everything, so it's not going to show it to me. So discount, you can try the discount code NEW, NEW. This has to be done every year. Your continued education has to be done yearly. Everyone good on this? Good. Okay, let's move on. And then ordering business cards. If you want to order
I believe
business
it's
cards,
every 2 years, right?
for the continued, it's every year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let's order some business cards. If you guys want some business cards, this is how you do it. All right. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
So if you go, me personally, I have it right here in my toolbox. My WFG store. You go to the WFG store. Here you can order business cards. And they have it all already formatted for you. You just enter all of your information. So you click here, continue. And boom, WFG store. So business cards, you can order envelopes. Let me show you this. This is how they look. It's a WFG. Click view. Super professional, clean. You can have all your info on there. You can customize it how you want it to look. Great thing about here is if you want apparel as well, you can order apparel and books. I mean, which other company is going to recommend books for you to read? This is crazy. And they have just a list of books that they recommend you to read. And I highly recommend you go on here and you read every single one of these books. I mean, look at this. Right? So, WFG books. They don't have it on there, but these are all their recommended books. And now that I'm talking about books, here are some books that we think you guys should read. Can you guys see my screen? The Theory 101?
Yes.
Okay, so the Retirement Miracle, I actually have it in PDF. It could be sent out to you guys. If you want it, you can just put your email in the chat and we can send it out to you. Saving Your Future, another big one. You should definitely read this one. One of my favorite ones is Money, Wealth, and Life Insurance. 60 pages. You can literally read this in 2 hours if you just commit to it. And you're going to be mind blown if you haven't read it already. If you have, then you already know. The Power of Zero. Great book. I have it there. I have yet to read it. And then last one, Stress-Free Retirement. All of these, what is it going to do? It's going to bring up your conviction. You're going to be talking to clients and you're going to be excited talking about how you can help them. So these 5 books, definitely recommend for you guys to read them if you haven't already. Okay. Last thing we're going to go over is how to sign up new business partners for the pre-licensing material through your state. So this is the website. I'm going to send it to you guys. There it is. This is how they're going to do it. You go to enroll now. I'm going to do Florida because I'm in Florida. You go right here, Insurance English Pre-Licensing Bundle Courses. You're going to pick the state, whichever state the business partner is in. So Florida, I'm in Florida. And it's the first one, Florida Life and Health Pre-Licensing. It says $109. No need to worry, we have a discount code. You go to your cart, view shopping cart. Discount code is WFG. Boom, they get a discount of $174. Amazing. So now they just pay, excuse me, about $25 for pre-licensing material. And that's it. Proceed to checkout. They're going to have to create a username and a password. And then they have to input all of their information. There, everyone good on that?
What if they're already licensed?
They don't have to do it. They're already licensed.
Thank you.
Okay. Everyone good on this? On how to sign up new business partners for the licensing? This is super important. They're not licensed, they can't make money. Alrighty. Good. Okay. Perfect. Alright. And then alright, so we went over everything so far. How to log into the website, trainings and news, direct deposit, E&Os, how to set up your toolbox, how to get appointed, your campaign manager, how to set up your personal website. I wasn't able to show you how to actually do it. If you haven't done it, it's super easy. It'll show you how to do it. It'll show you the walkthrough because you haven't set it up yet. How to set up your continued education, how to order business cards if you have to, and how to enroll people into the pre-licensing courses, which is super, super important. Okay. Next thing is, I have an assignment for you guys. If you guys haven't done this yet, we have a onboarding session every Saturday. So the goal is to get this done by next onboarding session next Saturday. So if you haven't already, you want to start on your distribution contact list. Complete the list by next session. Give it to your trainer. What is this? Your top 100 list. And you want them all to meet a standard, the macho standard, which is they have to be married, age over 25, children, they own a home, and they have an occupation. They don't have to meet all 5, but at least 2 of those, they're going to be on that list. We don't want to be contacting people that are 21, 22, and they're in college. They're not thinking about retirement. They're not thinking about securing their future. They're thinking about going out and partying. So we want to make sure we're getting in contact with the right people. And send that over to your trainer so you guys can start calling people and getting yourself out there, because we're not secret agents. We want everyone to know what we do. And then if you haven't already, you want to complete your continued education courses, which is super, super fast. It should take you no more than 2 days. And you want to start working on getting a new recruit, a new business partner. And how are we going to do that? You're going to do that by contacting people on your list. Then you want to schedule a new business partner for the licensing exam. So you want to get scheduled to take your exam, your state exam, if you haven't already. Also, you want to practice the 2-page presentation with your trainer. The 2-page presentation is just the 3 rules of money on there, and then, hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull this up really quick. The 2-page presentation, okay. You guys see?
Yes.
You want to start practicing this simple 2-page presentation so that our business partners, they feel competent enough to go out and start talking to people. Go over this simple presentation with them. Who we are, what we do, who do we work with, our crusade, what's our mission. They're going to talk about that here. And then they can go over the 3 rules of money with people. This is super easy. The rule of 72, how money grows, how money gets taxed. You can teach them that. And then they show them this, the 20 ways that we can help you. It has 20 ways that we can help people. Start teaching your new business partners this 2-pager, and they can go out there and start talking to people and have a little bit of confidence. This alone will give somebody a whole lot of confidence. All right. Next thing you want to try and do by next session is practice today's training with your trainer. Eventually, it's not always going to be Tyler or Armando or Sean doing the training. It's sometimes going to be us. So for example, today it was me. It would be really, really beneficial if Larry or Christina, and I'm not saying you guys, but you guys are the ones that I see, learn this so that we can start doing this for our own teams, and we can start showing people how the onboarding process is. If we all know how to do this, imagine the flow of the team. Everyone could just be out here just helping people left and right. You don't have to wait until Saturday to do something like this for your team. You could just meet up with your business partner on Tuesday and show them, hey, let's make sure you have all your onboarding done. And boom, you know how to do it because you've been coming to these and you've been learning how to do it. And then last but not least, I already went over this. You want to purchase these books, the Theory 101 books. Again, these are super, super, super important for you guys to read. Your conviction is going to go through the roof. And you're going to be able to learn about the product. People always talk about, oh, but I don't know the product. I don't know the product. I don't know the product. Well, these books, they talk about the products. They talk about how powerful they are, how you could use them, and why wealthy people use them. So if you know how the products operate, then you can go out there and talk to people. Somebody asks you a question about the product, you're going to know the answer because you've read these books. So I highly, highly, highly recommend to read these books. If anything, read this one, Money, Wealth, and Life Insurance. It's 60 pages, and it's really, really good. This is my favorite one right here. And I believe that's it. I went over everything for the onboarding session 1. Does anybody have any questions?
I have a question.
Baby,
Go ahead, Tish.
gave him a high
No,
five.
you did it.
What
gave
did
each
you
other
say
high
the discount
fives.
code was for the 12 station?
New. Yeah, new, N-E-W.
The Excel solutions for taking the exam?
Oh, for taking the exam, it's WFG, I'm sorry.
Okay, is that differ between states? Because I was using a different one.
I don't believe so. I've had people sign up in Missouri, in Texas.
Okay.
And
When-
it's the same.
In Texas, you use the cram, though. I thought like it's a
WFG.
yeah, it's use the WFG cram for the pro or passcode. But you select the cram course, not the 199.
Right.
Yeah. It's just a little different, but because in North Carolina, I had to do for Maggie, I had to do the 199 and then use the WFG. So I think it just certain states that you either do the cram or you do the $200 course.
Okay. Just curious, because I was using Pinnacle for other states. I didn't know if that one expired or not.
Was it working? Was Pinnacle working?
I haven't used it recently, but it was in the past. But if WFG works for all the states, I'll just use that.
Yeah, I've been using WFG. I haven't had an issue with it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Natalie, how do we charge them the $100 for the background check?
Okay, yeah, I'll show you that really quick. Hold 1 second.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see.
Natalie, while you're looking for that, what's your name on the group me? Why can't I find you on the group me?
I don't know. My name is just Natalie. I'm not on the actual GroupMe app. Like, my text messages, it's through my Google Voice. So that's probably why you can't find me. I have to change that, actually. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you guys. So, let's say you just did an interview. Can you guys see my screen?
Nope.
Okay, let's say you just did an interview and they say, yeah, I want to move forward. I'm going to send you guys this link right here. This is where you're going to conduct their background check. And it's going to stop me at some point, but they're just going to put their information. And yeah, this is where it's going to stop me. They input their information. At some point, it's going to ask them for recruiter agent code, something like that. And that's when you give them your agent code because they're going to be your business partner. And once they submit this is how it's done. Does that answer your question, Michael?
Yes, it does. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I sent you the link. It's in the chat if you need it.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Everyone good? Alrighty.
You did a great job, Miss Natalie.
Very much.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It was a pleasure. I had fun doing it, actually. I prepared all day yesterday to make sure I had everything for you guys. So I appreciate all you guys hopping on a Saturday morning early. And next onboarding is going to be next Saturday, same time. I don't think it's going to be me doing it. Maybe somebody else. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I know we have Separation Saturday coming up, I believe an hour or so, or in a little bit. And I'll see you guys on the meeting on Wednesday. Thank you guys.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Natalie.